And the president, maybe he acted too hastily, but it was to save the situation.
Okay, let me quickly chip this in. State of emergency is not an end in itself. It's just a process.
At all.
Now, the first 6 months, after 6 months, for instance, if the president decides to return the governor and the House of Assembly, and this problem is not solved, we're back to square one.
That's right.
So what are those things you expect that this period should begin to take place? What kind of conversation should we begin to have?
As far as I'm concerned, there's nothing much anybody can do aside the fact that the two groups need to sit on the table. They need to come together. I've always said that, that reconciliation is the only way. All my media rounds, that's all I've always preached. Unfortunately, some of the people who are crying foul now, who are trying to blame the president, were the same people who asked Fubara not to stick to the peace pact after he had signed. The young man wanted to do that. But by the time he returned to Port Harcourt, they began to say, no, it's unconstitutional. We have the records, it's everywhere, YouTube, you see the statements. And then today they are blaming the president. So for me, it is a time, this 6 months is going to be a healing period. It's a time for real truth. And of course, truth will come with terms and conditions. You know what I mean in politics. You know, before they came together to give, you are going to run for this and that, there were terms and conditions, not what people, basically like what people think about sharing of money or not. No, we are going to do this, we are going to do this project, we are going to do that, you know. So this is a time for them to really find a way to seek how to come together. Now, let me tell you, let me shock you. The assembly, somebody said the governor is the worst hit. And I said, no. The state assembly, the lawmakers have not had their salaries for 1 year, 7 months. The governor refused to pay, no allocation to them. The council chairmen who were removed, their tenure expired before, 4 months to their tenure elapsed, their salaries were, their allocations were also seized. The state assembly was brought down. Over what? These are the issues. And we are saying, oh, we shouldn't, they should talk. They must sit down on the table and talk. And then whatever is supposed to get to anybody, the constituents where these people come from, they are also not missing. You are even talking about budget presentation. Who prepared the budget in the first place? You cannot prepare budget without the 27 constituencies, where these lawmakers come from, making inputs. They have to be part of that budget. So who made inputs on their behalf? So these are the issues. So if they are going to use these 6 months to find a way to reconcile and agree, and then, of course, tell themselves the truth, this is the area we have heard, I think we will make it. If they refuse to do so, well, another 6 months of the emergency rule will stay.
Well, criticisms have continued to trail President Tinubu's decision. You also highlighted that some people might view it as being too hasty, but it's needed.